Hey, welcome back to another episode of Upper Life Sioux Falls. We got some topics this week. We're coming off Thanksgiving and we've gotten some snow and it is full on winter mode here. Um, it's cold.
It's cold.
Yeah.
It's cold.
You love the cold.
Love it.
That
Love
was very.
Dripping with sarcasm.
Yep. So, anything coming off Thanksgiving?
I think getting ready for all the next holiday stuff. You know,
Thanksgiving was late this season, so but we got together with your family and my family, and it's always good to see everybody and get together with your family. For most people,
that's true.
There's it's funny because even in my men's small group, it's like we always pray during these times that just that everybody would be family is sometimes tough. So
It is.
but everything's good in our families.
Yeah. I don't have any. Yeah. We don't have issues like that. I don't really feel like.
I do love this time of year, though, that you can give thanks and be a little bit more intentional about that. Obviously, we should give thanks every day, but...
it's a season of gratitude.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so just kind of refreshing ourselves in that.
Yep. Yeah.
Anything new in the travel world?
It's kind of that season of like, people are like, oh crap, it's snowy, it's cold, let's travel, let's get out of here. You know, it's usually like February is when the holiday's done, let's get out of here, it's the doldrums. It seems to be a popular time for people to travel, but this week was Travel Tuesday, so.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a thing.
Or Giving Tuesday. It could go either way.
Yeah.
People call it whatever they want to call it. I don't know. It changes all the time.
So what's going to be Wednesday?
I don't know.
Because we got Black Friday. We got, what is it?
Small Business Saturday. Cyber Monday. I always thought that Tuesday.
So where's Sunday?
Sunday's your
Can't
day
we do anything on Sunday?
No, you can't do
anything. We got to do a name on Sunday.
The Cyber Monday sales all start by then.
Yeah.
I feel like true. Either it's lingering Black Friday or it's the beginning of Cyber.
But it's all these name days. So Tuesday is Giving Tuesday to like nonprofit charities, blah, blah, blah. Or Travel Tuesday. You guys made it now, right?
I didn't. It just is like
you're
the thing
a part
now.
of it.
Yeah.
All right. What's Wednesday going to be, you think?
Check your wallet Wednesday. Wrap all your gifts Wednesday. I don't know.
Everybody just made a dent in their wallet.
Yeah.
We did make some purchases and stuff.
I feel like we're pretty solid. I feel like I'm at a better place at this time this year than I was the last couple of years. So that feels good.
I think that's just because I order stuff.
No, you don't.
I've never done that.
You helped. You sat down with me this year and helped me pick out stuff. That was very helpful.
And just I was like, let's just do it.
Yeah.
Just order stuff.
I will oversit and overthink things. Yeah. So that was.
Yeah. And then you always wait for. Well, I was waiting for you, and I'm like, just order stuff.
Okay. All right. I'll remember that.
Yeah. Not a green light.
Told me just to order stuff.
Not a green light. Okay.
You all heard it.
Anything else travel?
New deals are out. Spring deals are out for Disney right now. Kids get 9 and under get a free dining plan at Disney 2026. So if you're getting in the dining plan, or if you have kids under 9, it's a good thing. Room discounts, spring discounts are out for Disney, and then they actually released summer ones too. And then I think yesterday or the day before they did Disney Visa. So if you have a Disney Visa, then there's discounts for that too. So this is a good year to go to Disney, I think, discount wise. I think crowds they're lowish for Disney. So it's good for that. I think there's a lot of rides that are being refurbished right now or going down, or there's things being built in the parks. And they're probably feeling the heat from Universal's Epic Universe opening. There's still that. There's still a lot of excitement around that. Yeah, so I think those are the big competitors now. Epic Universe always has something going on deal wise, so that's just kind of depends on dates. And then travel wise, as far as international, Mexico is always looking good. I feel like their pricing, they have been typically pricing better than Jamaica or Dominican. My heart kind of is with Jamaica a little bit. Like, they have said several times, like, please don't forget about us. We need the vacation dollars so we can rebuild stuff.
Yeah.
So there's part of me that's like, yeah, let's get people there. But you also don't want to send people to resorts that are not ready to accept people either. So there's a lot of vetting going.
Happy medium there.
Yeah.
That's a fair amount in the travel world.
Yeah. Secrets Mirabel just opening in Mexico. It's a adults only, all inclusive. We like Secrets, or I like Secrets, so that's definitely being added to my bucket list. So
just so you guys know, I mostly don't know anything about anything that she just said.
Yeah, this is where we talk about it.
I know, right? This is our decompress. Yeah. In the travel world, like all these things that she has going through her brain that are not even entertained in my brain, and shouldn't. The point is, it shouldn't be entertained in your brain either. If you know.
Yeah. I just took a 6-hour class on Hotel Xcaret. That was fascinating, and it's like, if you're a Disney fan and you like parks, that's a place to go in Mexico. It's like eco parks and zip lining and natural lazy rivers, snorkeling. Tons of stuff to learn with that, and I absolutely love taking those kind of classes. So
we just had a friend go there. They raved about it.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely things to know before you go for that one. It's kind of like Disney, you have to pre-plan a little bit for that resort. So it's definitely unique, one of a kind. Definitely adventure, culture, food based. So family section, adults only section. But super, super cool and unique resort.
Sounds like it has a little bit of everything.
Yes. Yeah. Definitely. So, and then the office, we're kind of winding down.
Yeah, just year-end stuff.
Yeah. Angel Tree gifts for our office are due next Thursday.
We got a bunch of stuff. I'm excited about that.
We did. Our patients are awesome. Yeah. They love to do that. Yeah. So.
And there's so many opportunities around this time of year, so I don't want to be more a part of the noise, but we're working with our church, right? Mm-hmm. Central Church here in Sioux Falls. They have a downtown
preschool and daycare. Yeah. So not only is it toys, but it's like some of these people need toiletries. And so just getting gift cards so that they can go purchase toiletries, or you can bring in shampoo, whatever, too. But they definitely have a need.
But there's a lot of toys that we've gotten
a lot of toys.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I love it.
And
then they get to pick out, the parents get to pick out what toy they want for their child. Mm-hmm. They get to take some ownership in picking that out and then wrapping it for them. So I love that part.
Yeah. I got a couple controversial things, or what could be controversial. Okay. This came up in both of our worlds. My small group, my men's small group, we're going through 1 Timothy. And it came up on your study that you do in the mornings too. Kind of give the intro on that.
Mine was kind of discussing like how things work in the church. So like how in the New Testament, when they talked about like speaking in tongues and how that should be conducted, should be in a group of 3. If 2 people are doing it, there needs to be somebody that interprets it. And I'm no expert in this by any means. Yeah. So, but I talked about women's role in the church, and
that's where I was going.
Just kind of some of these nuances, like how women should dress and how they should worship and their role in the church and that kind of thing.
So this is interesting because and again, 1 Timothy 2. This is verse 8 through the end of the chapter. Therefore, I want men everywhere to pray, lifting up holy hands without anger or disputing. I also want the women to dress modestly, with decency and propriety, adorning themselves not with elaborate hairstyles or gold or pearls or expensive clothes, but with good deeds appropriate for women who profess to worship God. Verse 11, a woman should learn in quietness and full submission. I do not permit a woman to teach or to assume authority over a man. She must be quiet. For Adam was first formed, then Eve. And Adam was not the one deceived. It was the woman who was deceived and became a sinner. But women will be saved through childbearing if they continue in faith, love, and holiness with propriety. We were like, certainly some things that are, it's in, and I think you had a good take on this from your study, which
they said you have to take that in context. So
yeah.
Culturally, what was going on, one of the first people that found out that Jesus had been resurrected was a woman. So I don't think that they didn't have roles. They definitely have roles. I mean, to have a woman who was going to go tell the rest of the people that Jesus was resurrected, probably, I don't know, maybe they didn't even believe her because she was a woman. I don't know, but I think that says a lot to me that she was chosen as the first person.
And there's so many examples in the Bible of women playing prominent roles, even though their social status of that day, maybe wasn't up to that, but Jesus, brought them up and wanted that. And what we were talking about in my men's group, it was interesting having a conversation about this with men without any women there. But the first people that he addressed men before women here. And so I think a lot of this, we look at it as they speak a lot about women, but to me it's when a man doesn't fulfill needs and roles that a woman has to step up and fill some of those. And in no way, shape, or form do either of us think that women can't take a leadership role or, any of that. That's so not what we're saying here. But I do think that there's roles within house and just life.
For males too.
For sure.
Yeah.
And but even like we were talking about this morning, if the man doesn't step into some of those roles and fill some of those roles, they need to be filled by somebody, and who else does it? But and some relationships work really good like that, where the gal takes on more of a leadership role. So it came up. When something comes up a couple times in our world, like you and me, I'm like to me, that's a sign we got to talk about it.
Okay. There's no warning here.
No.
I have no idea.
You don't have any clue.
No, but I think it's valid. I mean, there's definitely, it wouldn't be in the Bible if it wasn't valid. So, yeah.
But I in the dichotomy, or the kind of the opposite side of this is, I do believe that there's roles that the man should play, and there's an order to things in family and all of that. So, but that doesn't mean it has to be traditional. I can do the dishes just as well as Jen could do that. Some of these old school thoughts that I do most of the laundry in our house. And there's probably other roles that you take on that, it's just
whichever things that we do.
See a need, fill a need, This is not, you have to do this, I have to do this. It's just, we do what we do.
Yep. For sure. Yeah.
Got any parting thoughts on that?
I don't really.
All right. Jen's like, let's get off this conversation. Oh, here's another little controversial thing. Yeah.
I have no idea. This list kind of scares me.
You love this. This is my last thing, but I'm reading this book. It's called Fame and Fortune. It's a green book. I'll give you a little bit of background on this. B.J. Palmer wrote the green books, and B.J. Palmer, I went to Palmer College of Chiropractic. It's where chiropractic started. His dad started it. He developed it and got it really to kind of where it is now, and really got surrounding it and all of that. But he's a very eccentric dude. Like the circus, just kind of odd, weird stuff. Like
super weird collections of things.
But a lot of those guys that are really ahead of their time and smart, like they were out there. Mm-hmm. But this Fame and Fortune, the third chapter, and it's interesting, we're going through this with a guy that I mentor. Chapter 3, it talks about, it's called One Conflict. And, again, we'll get some controversy here. Medical, and I'll just read the first little bit. Medical men admit God on Sunday, admit nature cures the other 6 days in theory, and deny both 7 days a week when they prescribe pills, powders, potions, prescriptions, and injections, thinking substance things from outside cure something physically wrong inside. And this is one thing that I've had a tough time with, thinking what I think from a philosophical point of view on where health comes from and how we get healthy, and then from a spiritual place of like how we pray about health, what the Bible teaches about health, and how, healing was done back in the day in biblical times, and how we pray about, people getting healthy, but but then have to rely on all these other things to get us healthy. Mm-hmm. Any thoughts on that?
I mean, kind of depends on what your goal is as far as health too, because some of it is taking away a symptom, mm-hmm. That kind of thing. I don't know. I mean, there's controversy behind all of that.
How far do we want to get in the weeds?
Exactly. Do you want to keep digging or? Yeah,
hey, apparently I'm here today to dig.
To make me uncomfortable.
Jen,
I hate stirring the pot. I don't like controversy.
Know Jen, no controversy. No. Like, let's keep things all, not surface level. I shouldn't say that, but any conflict.
I'm a people pleaser. I'm a peacemaker.
You're not good with. So anyway.
Yeah, I mean it's really good to think about. Uh-huh. And I think even just in our day and age where everything is done with something we take, and this goes across the board. Like this could be supplements too. Yeah. Because you want to get into it. What is your purpose? What are you trying to achieve? Is it really healing or is it covering up a symptom? What are you doing?
And I've struggled with that, even supplement wise.
Yes,
like
100%.
I'm like, if the body is made to work 100% by itself without any outside stuff, why do we need all these extra supplements then?
And I'll play devil's advocate on that. You've got environmental factors. No. Nutrition isn't what it used to be.
Yeah.
You could go down a road of a lot of that. Or like in our world, in our industry, like, is your body functioning at 100%? Yeah. Like, do you have full function of your body and how your nervous system is working? And I know that for a fact because migraines are an issue for me. And if I don't stay on top of it, I will get a migraine. And I will know my symptoms, like, okay, I'm starting to feel this pressure behind my eye and this pain up the back of my neck. I've got about 3 hours to get adjusted, or I'm going to be miserable, and nothing's going to help it. So,
right.
And I think those are your outside factors of like, okay, how am I maintaining
right
like what I need to do to keep myself healthy and to feel well?
I've always joked that I don't know what Jen would do without me. Because
happy wife, happy life.
Yeah, and obviously I love taking care of you, but yeah, and the other caveat here that I want to make sure that I'm clear about: this does not mean that every medication is bad and nobody should ever take medication and any of that. But I do like I do think in both of these things, like, how big is your faith? It makes me internally kind of question where my faith is at, and what do I put more faith in, some of that
we
sort of stuff.
We also live in a little bit of a world of excess. Like, we don't want to be uncomfortable.
No doubt.
There's something said to having your body feel pain.
Yeah.
And having your body so trained not to feel any pain that it's this big thing when we do have to go through something like that. And so I think there's validity in that. Like, it's okay to feel things every once in a while.
Yeah. Yeah. So. It's good. Good stuff. Any last things? You got anything else?
I'm trying to think.
Oh, I was also gonna bring up. I'll save this for another time, for maybe next week. That, just we're getting into teenage years and just parenting and that sort of stuff this week. It's been a little challenge of a week. Mm-hmm. But I'll read that next week and we'll talk. We'll talk a little bit more parenting and all of that. But yeah, our daughter's 13, Harrison's 11. Harrison's doing a Vikings game with a buddy this weekend.
Yeah, he's pretty pumped.
Yeah.
Come snow, I guess. We'll see what the snow does on Saturday, but I'm pretty sure they're going.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I'm kind of that way too.
You are definitely that way.
Like, we'll make it maybe a little slower, but we'll be fine.
Yeah, he'll have a good time.
All right. Hey, hope you guys are having a great week, and as always, if there's anything that we can do for you, please reach out. But we'll talk to you next week.
All right. Bye, guys.